Hi Capricorn, this is Just with your August 11th general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, home life looks pretty good. Some of you, you're planning on leaving, moving, relocating quietly, secretly. You're not telling some people what your plans are. Do be careful. There can be a bit of a trickster in your home. So watch people in your house. Watch people in your house. You are in your head a lot right now. You have a lot of things going on. I see travel, but I also see thinking heavily about this move. Some of you are about to move. Congratulations if that is the case. Overall, I see that you guys are gearing up and preparing for new things coming your way. Now, you want to move the needle forward and get things done. The problem is you trying to get it all done right now is going to be a bit of a challenge. Some of you already know why there's challenges and you kind of have to wait, and everything that you want to do you can't get done right now, which probably is why you're just thinking about it heavily. I also see a lot of communication, phone calls, talking, and being very busy, and your mind being overactive at this time now too. People coming around you, Capricorns, for the next few days. I feel yeah, you guys have some money coming in. So there's going to be some money that either you expect or unexpected money coming in for some of you. It could be expected, but you're not expecting it to come right now is what I'm saying. But there's money coming in. I also see some of you increasing revenue. So money looks like it is going to increase around this time. And people coming around you can definitely be a benefit to you. So this would be a good time if you're planning to sign some contracts and make some agreements. Definitely seems like a good time. And people around you are very confident. So wherever you're struggling mentally, you'll find that people around you will be able to help you get through any mental problems that you're having, and people will boost your confidence, especially if they're Leos, but it could also just be indicative of this Leo season. Those of you who are employed, well, for the most part, you're okay in this employment that you have, but I also see a lot of stress, anxiety, and worry. And what are you worrying about? There's nothing for you to be worried about, because however you are assuming things are going to work out in your workplace, you're protected. You are protected. So you don't have to worry about that. For some of you, you want to make more money. You have a salary in mind. You may be trying to decide what do you need to do to increase revenue for you. And again, we're talking about employed Capricorns. Those of you who are unemployed, unfortunately, if you are getting interest and it is at a distance, like you have to drive and go a little ways to get to an interview, it may not really amount to anything. It may sound really good. The people could be quite nice, but it may not necessarily turn into an actual offer. I feel like some of you have, and you'll be, disappointed by it, but you'll be right back out there trying to look for something else. Trades, like a trade or a skill. For some of you, you could even go and get a certificate, a license or something like that to help boost your value. Also, I see it's kind of, if you were up for something with someone else, people they got something, but you didn't get it, definitely reach out to friends and people that you know, especially, I see there could be a friend or a couple of people that that could help you get into a job. So there's that. I also see background checks. So some of you just have to wait for background checks before you get offered this position. So congratulations in advance. For some of you, a position is coming. It's like a disappointment and then a position comes. Or for some of you, you've already been disappointed and now a position is going to come. But just make sure your background checks is clear, because you will be getting checked. Is what it looks like. And for those of you who are self-employed, you're taking a break, from your business, or you have been taking a break. For some of you, it is because you're vacationing. You could be entertaining other people. I do see you trying to get back into the fold. Some of you may even decide to do business with someone else here. And I keep seeing a move, Capricorn, pretty prominent. So for some of you, it could just be, I'm moving. I have a lot of moving parts in my life right now, and I'm not focusing on my business. I do see energies coming up for you guys, really focused on business, which is going to pay off for you. And again, getting pretty stable. A lot of people are getting back into work mind mode because school and all the things coming up with life, basically. So I do see you guys kind of focusing more on the more practical areas of your life, working, your home. There's some confusion about love or an emotional thing. We'll look at that in a minute. But I also see, again, this money coming through, some type of an offer of a job here, or putting your hat somewhere. So you might apply for something, get something started, but it's going to be a process. So if any of you get something started this month. I want to say month, but right now, like you put in an application, you make a decision, I'm going to go into this. It's a process. It's not all happening right away. And you guys are pretty cool with that. Capricorns are good with taking their time and seeing things all the way through. That's one thing about an earth sign. That is the most valuable thing. So now let's look at Aries. No, I was going to say Aries and Pisces. How do they feel about you? Let's look at Capricorn single ladies in love and see what's coming up for you guys. Capricorn single ladies, what's coming up with you in love. Heartbroken. Yes, you're still kind of overcoming some heartbreak and pain from someone who has been quite hurtful, cold, detached. You've made some sacrifices for this person and you didn't want this breakup to happen because you do love them. But at the same time, you'll respect what it is and you're moving forward. Now, for some of you, just when you thought a situation is over, someone could be trying to come back into your life to try to repair this and work things out. Either that person or someone else is coming into your life. But it looks like you don't want it, ladies. Whoever you walked away from, they could be trying to come back, but you don't want that. Some new person could come in, but you don't want that either. Some of you could definitely be watching your person. See them move on to another person like you are watching. You may become a little petty. I do see that, ladies, a little bit. Because secretly you do still have feelings for this person. This man is showing back up again. So whoever this man is, lady, he's coming back up again. I see you either going out with people, getting to know new people, seeing how things go with other people, but your heart still kind of longs and lingers for a particular person. I do see a fallout or a fight coming up with someone. And I also see for some of you Capricorn single ladies, love is coming your way. Something that could be long-term and permanent. Just be mindful that you work a little too much or they do, okay? And if you have, whoever this ex is, Capricorn, this gets petty. This gets messy. It's like the two of you can't really leave each other alone. And some of you are doing internet stuff or just going back and forth with one another. And that perhaps is going to stop or come to a head once this new person comes into your life is what it looks like to me. Capricorn single men in love is coming up for you. You're taking your time before you're not rushing into love. You're getting attention, or you can have a lot of attention if you put yourself out there. But you're kind of putting your foot down. You could be putting work first. You guys are working really hard, maybe overworking yourself. Okay, so you're missing someone. And also I do see you're missing your children or a child that is at a distance from you and you miss them. Okay. I also see you breaking free of this heartbreaking pain and this person that you miss is what it looks like. And for some of you, it is that child. You too have some fights or fallouts or some type of discord that's coming up that's going to kind of shut you down. For some of you men, the Capricorn men that I'm connecting with, you are a father as well, or your dad is very much a focus. Some of you are just replaying events from your past, and it can go as far back as childhood. But I think that it looks like there's some issues with childhood, children, and parenting. And that's for the one group of you. Others of you in this message speaks to who you used to be with someone and now having to kind of redefine yourself and taking your time to get to a process where you're ready to open your heart again. That's what it looks like to me. Couples, let's look at you. I see little petty arguments, fighting, and feeling kind of trapped in your head about this situation. You're trying to work this situation out, Capricorn, or you would like to. There's kind of a part of you that just wants to have fun and do your own thing to some extent. You even may have like a youthful, childish type of energy here. But either your person is very serious or you feel like, okay, childish times and games is done. I'm serious now. And so there's a decision that needs to be made, okay, here. On top of the fact that you guys are really focusing more on your work than love and commitment at this time. Capricorn, they may be leaving you. It looks like your person could be leaving or emotionally disconnecting because of another person. It's clearly, and I don't, if you saw me doing it, you'll see that I'm just pulling the cards. There's still love here, but the problem is that I'm reading third party, so there's 3 people. I see a husband and a wife or a very committed couple, and then an outside person who is in and out of this relationship. That's kind of what I see. I see somebody having to make a decision to let a side person go and focus on their marriage. And this is a marriage. This is a marriage, or it's on its way of being a marriage. It has all the cards that would suggest an actual marriage. So the issue is 2 people who are married. And the thing here is, whoever is married, Capricorn, you guys are happy. So who is a gluttony? Somebody is just greedy. They just can't get enough. I also see for some of you that are married or in a very significant relationship, there's an outside person that could be trying to come back and infiltrate this relationship. I do see that as well. Like somebody could have slipped up and stepped out one time, and now it's like they can't get rid of the person. The person is constantly kind of being a bother. This man is all over the place. So there's a man here who's kind of all over the place here. Who should rather be single, but does love his partner. But that is, even his feelings for his partner is changing to in some way. He wants something different. And he's kind of excited about the difference. If you guys are experiencing a lot of fights or fallouts, or will be, it is because of an outside situation. Someone kind of wants to be outside of this relationship, and they want to kind of just do something completely different, but they're having a hard time with just taking the leap and just doing it because they don't want to have regrets. And that's kind of what I see here. Yep. Yep. I keep saying yep, and I'm pulling cards. Oh, I forget I'm on the mic here. And so I see love here. I just see the problem is that it's kind of getting messy. It's too many people is involved in this situation, and it's kind of really messy here. And so that's kind of what I see when it comes to this relationship, where someone has obligations and commitments in one place, but they may want to step outside and kind of do their own thing, and probably to some extent definitely have been with another person. But they know that they can't 100% give to this other person because they are committed elsewhere. That's what it looks like to me. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're interested in looking at the rest of this reading for you couples, you can find the extended down in the description box below. You can also find all the details about that reading as well. You can find the 2021 Capricorn yearly if you like to look at the rest of this year, as well as the link for my website down below as well. Otherwise, if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.